Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the alts, by the way. Hope you had a nice weekend and hope you're all doing very well. Good morning to you all in the chat. Good to see you all again here into the stream. That's pretty cool. So here, Bitcoin, and by the way, happy new all-time high again on Bitcoin. We finally broke here the 70,000. Finally got acceptance a bit above here. So this is pretty cool. Just gonna check, normally the sound is working well. Let me just check that real quick. I'm just gonna pull the music here and gonna... Yes, it's working well. Nice. So, Bitcoin. We're going to start with Bitcoin as always, and next we're going to move on all the alts. Well, yeah. Gonna do some specific updates for some few alts there today, so I'm not going to cover fully every single alt, but we're going to do a bit of a review of everything still. So this was on my side yesterday, so I didn't really post all the targets. Now we can really remove all of this, to be honest. We don't really care and have not been trading Bitcoin at all this weekend. We know more on the alts. So this can be removed. This can be removed. Gonna keep that for the moment. So let's go first of all on the weekly time frame. We have no any new weekly, so let's go on the we don't have this. No. So daily time frame, we'll have no new daily except that one, but I think, yeah, it was planned next week already. So let's come back here on the smaller time frames and see what we have in here. Daily, bam. So weekly negative path control. Well, we do have one, but it's on the ticks one. It's just below here. So I mean, it's 70,000. Not gonna add this personally. So here we have no TPO, no naked session path control, no weekly negative path control, and well, no DNPOC. That was fast. Nothing to add here. All right. So well, we're done with this. With the order flow, real quick, maybe. So we've got, let me just zoom in here, we've got some few millions of longs here. That was not bearish, first of all. The only thing that I don't like, if we can say that at the moment for higher, but again we're in a very strong uptrend, is simply this small absorption we've got right here. Okay, we've got some few scalp short reaction here, so it's possible that we go, for example, take that canal bottom there to take some few stop loss here, stop some few longs, and maybe not that one, but for example I will not be surprised to take this one here. To stop these longs here before, so we'll see. But I mean, now to ride this here to down here is not very big, not gonna lie, so not the craziest scalp ever, but anyways. But I didn't check the direction we have right now. Just wanted to let you know this. So here now, Bitcoin. So well, still the exact same plan, by the way. The 5 times. This is pretty cool, absolutely crazy. You know, this was planned in 2023 already, so this one really was not on the chart, but it was still planned there. Well, this was a rise beginning, really the first rise to the new all-time high, and from here, well, we spend some time. We do some few more all-time high, and now again we make a low, and from that low, that is the exact same time again, we make a new all-time high to 71,000. This is absolutely lovely. I love it, really. Well, I've done a new all-time high in between, but I mean, this was not a crazy one. And now it looks a bit better, not gonna lie. So that's pretty nice. So hope you have been able to follow along this and to plan this with, I mean, to be here when it was already planned, really, if we can say that. Just gonna hide this for the moment, add all these stuff there back, and we can also, by the way, normally I've got some few fibs pool. Fixed range pool there. Let me just move this a bit more on the right. Yes, yips. Maybe, by the way, well, with the levels, to be honest with you, it will be this, okay, for the moment. Not gonna make it more complex, to be honest with you. Just gonna move this a bit more on the right. The thing is, if we keep rising, gonna change all the volumes, most of the volume levels are going to push higher. I mean, to remove it higher. So is it really useful to do the to do this? To be honest with you, I'm not so sure. But in case we have to, I didn't place it that right, by the way, we can look. So first of all, for all the value are high, really, so we can remove this. No, I'm gonna keep it, by the way. So these values are high plus really the old daily negative path control. How was it possible, by the way, to get this? simply by going into here. You can download this template on the website, and by the way, the second Elliott wave course is out, so you can go and check out the course here, Elliott waves, and into the Elliott wave you have the Fibonacci tools. Again, these two first courses are really easy basics. For example, on the Fibonacci, you're going to know how to use the extension tool, the retracement tool, what values you have to use. First of all, it was the basic rules of Elliott waves. These are really basic stuff. Next week, on the next Monday, you're going to get really more and more about the Elliott wave. We're going to start with the impulsive extension retracement, the values, I mean, everything really about the impulsive. And next we're going to move on the course number 4 on the ABC zigzag patterns. So this will be a lot more interesting if you know a bit about Elliott wave. Now, still go and check this course, maybe you will learn something. It's free, so enjoy. And next we have a nice contest on the 1st of April starting, so really make sure to learn good these 4 courses, because the contest will be, I mean, the first one will be on the first 4 courses. Anyways, on this being said, you can go and check out the moonchart.fr website, and now let's move on this. So how is it possible to get the DNPOC that was really the top during the weekend? You just have to switch between the TIX 50 to the TIX 1, and bam, here you go, you have your DNPOC there. Just so you know how to do this, you always have to check also the TIX 1, it's very important. As you can see, I can give some nice levels. So here, first level really, okay, first zone of price, if we have to come back down, is this, okay, as I said, first of all, for scalpers, there is, you know, the price low here to take, so to speak, there, this bottom right there. Now, if we get acceptance more down, well, we can look for this. First of all, if we manage to break through this, well, we can get a bounce or something around there. We have some few lows there to take, to be honest, but the best way to come down here and do the SFP really, okay, into the path control. So SFP is the low right here, plus, you know, we have a weekly negative path control on the TIX 1, and if we just break this, well, we're simply going to look for this next target. So old weekly level, old value are high, plus this value are low here. Break this, well, look more likely for the next value are low, so to speak, around, well, this second green square here, so around 62,700. And if we start breaking below this, those are daily, we're more likely going to look for a new low to be made here. Okay, these are the most important targets, really. There are a lot of levels you can see here in between with the dailies, the top of the price range, all of this, but yeah, these are the main targets we have to be aware of step by step for scalpers, really. So you know where to look for trades. Anyways, now we're done with the levels to the upside. Well, we cannot really plan this because we never went there, so this is impossible to get some levels here, like some daily levels, weekly levels, whatever. So the only way to find this is by using, I mean, some resistance here is by using some fibs. So first of all, what we can be aware of is simply a longer wave 2. Okay, as we plan really in the previous updates, we can simply look for a longer wave to here. I'm not going to repeat myself on the higher time frame plan really, but well, I'm just going to focus on this. If you want to get this, simply go and watch the previous Bitcoin update, you will get everything in there. So here, wave 1, wave 2 more likely for the moment. We can make a longer wave 2. We already went, you know, between the 56.18, 66%, where you have a 73% chance to bounce from, so it's perfect for the moment. By the way, we went there. Normally, yes, I just want to make sure to not, yeah, okay, perfect. So it's possible we make a longer wave 2. In that case, we can look for an ABC zigzag, an ABC flat, sorry, not an ABC zigzag, ABC flat, or a double EXY. A double EXY, in that case, we can go higher than this 120, 127. So be careful, it's not because we go a bit above here that it's over for this ABC flat and we look only for higher. It's absolutely possible to make something a bit longer here to the upside, a bit bigger to the upside, and that will bring us with a W, X, and then a Y wave. Just be aware of such configuration, and in that case, I'm testing some levels, so I don't want to say it's gonna be here because it's still under testing, but for some X retracement, we can look for these 2 levels here that are, by the way, I have no idea, 1.5 and 414. So these are some levels they are still under testing, so I don't know if this is still working pretty well or not. For the moment, it was on the other chart. Now there is no real full statistics on this at the moment, so be a bit careful with these fibs, okay? But yeah, this is something possible to go a bit above here, make the X wave, and then come back down. So be aware of this price, so to speak, between where we are right now, really 71,000 up to 73, 74,000, maybe a week in 75, for example. All of this is a zone of price to be aware of for a short trade. Now, if we start breaking all of this, well, it's very simple. We cannot be anymore in this double XY or in this ABC flat, so the wave 2 is done. We can simply remove this ABC flat that is here, and we can look now for the wave 3. In that case, the wave 3 have the first target really around this 1-to-1 extension. So you pull the extension tool, you take it, you pull it from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. The first target is a 1-to-1 extension around 77,500. This is a 100% of the way 3. We have only 2% chance to stop here. Is it possible to stop here? Yes. Is it the most probable? No. So still be aware of this fib. Now it's not the one we're going to bet on directly and mainly, to be honest. Now if there is anything bearish here, I'm going to take the short in any case by reading the order flow. If we start breaking this, well, the next target and what we should reach minimum if we have to be in this wave 3 is the 1618. So the second target here that is coming around 88,000, 89,000, by the way, almost 90,000. This is a normally minimum we should reach in terms of probability. If we break above this, well, we have all the next targets of the wave 3, so to speak, the 200%, that is at 95,000. Jeez, wow, the 2618 here at 100,000. This is absolutely crazy. Then we have the 3618 and the 423. I think you pause the screen really to read all of the price. Normally it's bigger now, so I increased the size of this, so it should be good. These are the wave 3 targets. Not saying we're going to go to the 423.16. Absolutely not. We can stop a lot before this. It's possible. But yeah, these are all the targets really we have to be aware of. If you want to stay updated as always, make sure to join the Discord server. I'm really posting about so this weekend not so much on Bitcoin because I was really more trading on the alts. There is much more money to do on the weekend on the alts most of the time. So, but yeah, during the week I'm trading Bitcoin too. So, well, if you want to stay updated, join it, and it's free again. No need to pay anything to unlock all the channels here. You have, for example, many TAs on many alts. Well, this is pretty cool in my opinion. We've got many trades this weekend. For example, on Floki, we have been able to trade this last push to the upside. Still in that long, by the way, I got stopped down the short here on entry, but otherwise still in the long. I mean, yeah, you have many stuff. So now, Bitcoin, we're done. Nothing more really to add on this. We are ready for the next possible move, either a longer wave 2, either a pump it up move, and well, 100,000, here we come. No, maybe not. Anyways, now we are done with this. I'm just gonna drink a bit, and so let's move on the outs. We're going to go and check out the watch list. So the watch list, let's start with the first one, that is AGX. Didn't check that one for the whole weekend, by the way. Don't even know what we are doing. So we went past the maximum target. We've got an insane increase in price here for the wave 5. We talk about oh geez, a 100%. It's absolutely crazy. So wave 5 is more likely in, or what? Isn't that wave 1 2 here? No. So it should be like this, yeah. So wave 1, wave 2. Oh, well, yeah, but this is not like that, possibly. It's possibly more like this. Like this. Well, in any case, we don't really care about being able to long this, so it's not a problem. But the thing is, yeah, but it doesn't make sense with a small wave right here. We do have 5 waves up, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. Well, for the next wave, it's valid. Does it make sense with a bigger wave count here? I mean, smaller wave count, by the way. Well, due to the RSI, I will take more something like that, to be honest. Wait, let me just confirm this, but 3, 4, 5, yes. So I'm still not used to this double XY there. This is so let's take it like this. can now remove this right there, and so yeah, that will make more sense with this configuration, not gonna lie. So in any case, the target here, we've got an extension for both, so it's not a real big problem. Yeah, that will make more sense because that one is pretty small for such time frame. So let's go here on the daily time frame. We can place this from the top. I just want to make sure. This is still 1, 2, 3. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. All right, so let's go on the daily time frame now. So we take the retracement tool. I'm gonna just do it like this, or maybe by the way, no. So I'm gonna do this like that. So as always, you take the retracement tool, first click wave 3 top, second click wave 3 root, so to speak, there, and we can add the wave 4 targets as always. So the 23.6, 31, 32, 38.2, and these days the 50%, because the crypto market love to go between the 38.2 and the 50% these days, as we do some massive wave 3, so it's normal to go a bit lower than usual. This will do the job perfect. And so, well, here we go. This is a buy zone where we're going to look for this white wave 4 to be in, before to look for that wave 5, and after this wave 5, well, as always, either a C wave completed and massive crash, either a wave 3, wave for retracement, and then we can look for a wave 5. It depends if that wave 4 is holding or not. Until this happens, it's impossible to say which one to choose, as the smaller waves are exactly the same. This is a bit the problem. So now, this is a buy zone. We can simply, bam, look for this. And AGX, it's done. So I'm gonna go place some limits after this in here. So now, ATOM. Well, everything is following. I'm not going to spend too much time on the smaller wave count because it's exactly the same than the other ones, to be honest. So you know, it can be a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, oh jeez, and then a wave by massive impulse if you're to the upside. Well, this is something possible. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. And so now, you know, 3, 4, 5, we're leading, I'm not going to lie. Otherwise, wave 1, wave 2, and another wave 1, another wave 2, and then pump it up. Just gonna check something really quick here, is in case we make a new low there, it can be in that case kind of double EXY in here. Well, it looks like not. Well, it depends on the time frame, but yeah. But it went really high. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna take, so, you know, either the wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so the last wave 1, 2 here really will be simply like this. Wave 1, wave 2, and then bam, pump it up. Or it will be simply a full wave 1. So like this. And the wave 2 like this. I don't like the shape, this is terrible. Maybe something a little longer. Well, I'm not gonna place the waves, okay? I know the different possibilities. I want to see which one we're going to confirm really first of all, before to place anything. So either wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so that wave 2 end up here, okay, with a triple correction like this. Otherwise, full wave 1 and wave 2 is like this, and maybe we're going to make something longer, more boring really, before to push higher. Yeah, that will be the counts on this one. So AVAX, everything is following normally perfectly. ABC flat into the B wave or into the wave 2. As always, if we do an ABC zigzag here, so to speak, the white waves A, B, and C, well, it's simply for a longer triple wave into the wave 2 if we have to be bearish, for example. Okay. So this, otherwise, well, if we pump it up, well, this is just the impulsive to the upside, and so in that case, the higher time frame wave like this, wave 1, 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5, and so the white waves you saw on the previous chart, so to speak, these ones here, the one here are simply the smaller wave into, you know, the bigger wave 1, 2, into the wave 3, and these 5 waves are going to complete the 3, and as always, if we have to be bearish, an A, B, C zigzag. Okay, depends how far it goes, but if everything is bullish, we take the impulsive, that's it really. AXS, nice drop on this one here into the buy zone. This is pretty perfect for me. I'm in a trade at the moment. Well, again, there is no any financial advice. You do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my plan. I can be wrong on this, and there is a risk management behind every single of my trade. So if I take a loss, I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's all good. I mean, it's sucks a bit, but well, it's not going to blow up my account, so it's fine. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Well, as always, we just have to pull the wave for retracement from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root. Okay, we add as always a 23.6 right here, 23.6, MC Fips already 31, 32, 38.2, 50%, and this becomes a buy zone. You have to long in this, stop loss a bit below the 618, 66%, and you just ready this up for the wave 5. So if we have to push high from here, well, these are the following targets for the wave 5, the take profits really. Personally, I'm waiting for a new high to be made most of the time because we're in some very strong uptrend, so it's a lot less probable to do something truncated, so to speak, to stop before the wave 3 top, so to speak, to end up a wave 5 like this, for example. Okay, it's a lot less probable. Now it's possible, so if you prefer to take profit there, you do as you want. It's also context dependent for me, depends on what Bitcoin is doing, all of this really. If Bitcoin, for example, start to turn bearish and we're into the 618 here, I'm of course going to take profit, checking out what Bitcoin is doing really, because this is a main coin that is moving all the markets really, if we can say that. So these are the targets really of the wave 5, so that brings us with this long trade. If we take the lows, go to the 618, 86%, what can that be? Well, it can simply be here an ending. Okay, so to speak, here we're going to go for a longer wave 4, and that wave 4 will not be anymore a wave 4. It will be simply here. By the way, we're in a wave 3 in that case. Well, yeah, let's take an ending. So here it will be simply, I'm gonna take all of this plus this, and well, let's add this in there too. Lower time frame 1, end. And let's go with the second configuration. So in that case, that will be simply here a 5 waves correction, 5 waves for an ABC zigzag here. So A, anyways, B and C. And so in that case, that can be a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 retracement, a bigger wave 3, 4, 5. Again, it can be a leading depending on the wave we have before, or a wave 5, so an ending in that case, but I'm going to take first of all an ending to not make it too complex. So either a wave 5 directly, either a bigger push to the downside for a longer wave 2, and then 3 or 5 to the upside. Okay. So yeah, these are the two configurations really. Gonna add this into the lower time frame 2 and done. So let's go and add this back. Perfect. AXS, we're done. Boba here, well, it's rising, pretty perfect. Personally, I'm taking this. Okay, so wave 1, wave 2, 3 or 5, you know this already. Not gonna repeat myself on the higher time frame wave count. We have 1, 2, 3 wave 1, 2 on the very bottom, in 3 impulsive start more likely. We have normally completed the first one here, the blue one. We are still, by the way, normally into the red one. Just gonna remove this for the moment. So now we should be in that wave 4. Don't forget, there are always many configurations possible in such assets, with such start. This is absolutely possible. Now this is the main configuration I have, so you just have to pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root as always, or simply do the opposite if you did not reverse your tool in the tool settings, so to speak, in this, reverse or not. Depends if you didn't, from the bottom to the top at the wave 4 targets, and from here, well, this will become the buy zone really. We already went, as you can see, with the first touch in here, okay, with the first red candle here, so we do not need, if we have to end up with a truncated wave to come back inside, it's possible. Now yeah, these are the way I'm looking for, and after the wave 4 comes the wave 5, and after this wave 5 come the bigger wave 3, and then the wave 4, and then the wave 5. This will end this white wave there. These are going to end simply this bigger C wave or wave 3 as always. It depends on next if we have to hold or not. I mean, if we manage to hold this wave 4. Bonk, well, still range bound into here. Nothing to alert on this. Still looking for this until Bitcoin is really bearish. Seller really slow. Not this is a really slow coin, but maybe it's gonna pop at some point. I don't know. Not gonna spend some time on the smaller wave on this. I'm gonna keep only the higher time frame waves. If you want to get a full TA, simply go and check at the TA there is on the YouTube channel. You can go and find this in the video section here, and you can find this here right there. You have the video about it. CKB, CKB, well, we did got a bounce for the wave 5. I'd like to spend some more time, to be honest with you, on this. I really would like to spend some more time on this because that last push-up is a bit weird and I don't want to say shit about this coin. Some wrong TAs, so I prefer to spend some time on my side, not do this now because it's already 30 minutes. I just don't like this wave 4, that was way too quick, like really way too fast. It's possible, I'm not going to lie, simply because the wave 2 was extremely long, but like what I'm saying, extremely long, it's like crazy long. Look at this, we have a massive wave 2 here, so it's normal, you know, it's like bigger the wave 2 is in terms of time and price, smaller in terms of time and price will be the wave 4, so it's logic. But I mean, that one was really quick. So, well, if we're in this, well, this is a wave 5 war plan, really. Here comes a wave 5. We, in any case, got a bounce from the target, from the MCFIB, so it's pretty perfect. We can look for the wave 5. Can we add the extension tool for the wave 5? No, because we're in extension. So the only targets we can look for are simply these two ones. That are the 1, 2, 3, the wave 3 targets. Thing is, again, we can go for an extension because we keep doing this on every coins. It's normal. We have to be bullish. We need to push higher, so it's absolutely normal. So the way to find the targets of this is simply by doing the smaller wave count. Well, this is not an impulsive, I think. This is more likely an ending. So we cannot really pull some fibs on this. That's why it's like a bit. And that's why I would like to spend some time on my side on this before to really give a TA and say really something about that coin. But if we have to retrace from the maximum target, well, this is a 423.16. Right here is a blue fib of this wave 3. So if we have to retrace, well, we can retrace for this. And as always, we simply have next to look for the wave 4 retracement. And don't forget, if we have to be in some super bullish uptrend here next, it's possible that this was not the wave 3. Take the wave 3 first of all, in case really, in case next we have to do some massive increase in price after a drop. Well, we can simply look for a longer impulsive, and so this full move up here is sideways was simply the smaller wave for a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 retracement, and then you do a massive increase in price, and these 5 waves are going to complete finally this wave 3. Now this is something really to take if and only if we see this coming, and so we see the data coming on the chart, so to speak. For example, we get the pullback, and from this rise here we take this first of all as the wave 5 because it will be like this, okay, 3, 4, 5, and if that wave 5 start to do something absolutely massive to the upside and the RSI make a new high also here and break the previous top, well, it means that we are seeing the wave 3, so in that case we're going to take this wave 3 for later. But until this happen, well, we can look for this, okay? Just, I want you to be aware of this super bullish configuration. I don't want to make you too bullish, it's just in case we have to do it, so you're ready and prepared, so you know it's possibly also a wave 2, okay? Because this happened already on some coins, so I prefer to let you know. So now, if we have to retrace from here for the wave 4, well, as always, you simply have to pull the retracement tool for the wave 4, so to speak, from the wave 3 top. Let's take the case that the wave 3 top is in, down to the wave 3 root, that is there, perfect. And so from here you add, as always, the wave 4 targets with the 50%, so 23.6 MCFIB, 31.32, 38.2, 50%. You can move this a bit more on the right, let's go with 350, maybe more, by the way. Like that, we can remove this buy zone, we don't really care anymore now, we did get a bounce from it. And so now, here are the targets of the wave 4, so this will be the wave 4 retracement, and in any case, if we do a wave 2, well, we can go a bit below the 50%, this will hold normally, because this is what we have done on many assets. Now, if you go and touch the 618, 66%, it's fine, simply because the stop loss is always placed a bit below, so we do not get a wick in, get stopped out, and the price come back up, okay? So anyway, if we retrace from here, this is a buy zone, and as always, this should take a little longer to do really, to spend to do this wave 4, simply because we're really now talking about some higher time frame waves, so it's normal if we spend some more time, such as SHIB, for example. We are range bound now for quite a moment, but it's absolutely normal, simply because we finished all the smaller waves, and so now we start to be in some bigger wave 4 and everything, so it's normal to spend some more time to go trade some other assets, but at some point this wave 5 will come, or the wave 3, depends how bullish we are. Anyways, so now this is the plan CKB. Not doing the small wave count on this, to be honest with you, so well, still looking for the same ABC zigzag drop, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have to be bullish. If, as always, we are into this wave 3, we shall reach minimum $15, as this is the 1618. And well, nothing more to add on this, you know. Sorry, it's like atom. No, it was yeah, atom by the way. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, a massive increase in price, or as always, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, so bigger wave 1, 2, and pump it up again for this kind of wave. It's exactly a smaller wave, the same smaller wave count, so I'm not going to spend some time on this. We know the different configurations, only time can tell which one is going to play out, and I don't want to spend too much time on this simply because I'm already trading some other assets, and I prefer to try to spend some time where I can make money really, because from this this is just spot really for me, so I don't really care about the small waves. E-gold, well, no real big move for the moment, possibly another wave 1 to here forming, so wave 1, wave 2, and now finally break out and come for higher prices. The red squares are the red wave 3 targets. So 121 extension, 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, 423.16. And if we have to go for an extension, well, we're ready. We can look for all the white squares here that are the bigger wave 3 targets. But in that case, if we go for an extension with this, well, we have to complete the 5 waves to end this wave 3. It's not going to stop directly like this. We have to complete this red wave that are going to complete it. So we're going to get a pullback at some point for the wave 4, and next we're going to get a wave 5. Okay. This is the plan on that one. As always, everything is possible. It's also possibly an A, B, C zigzag if we have to be bearish. It really all depends of what Bitcoin is going to do. Ethereum, unstoppable, absolutely outperforming everything. It's just unstoppable at the moment. This is absolutely crazy. That one, you get a red call, you come back up with a bigger green call. This is absolutely insane. It's insane. Just be a bit careful now. We are coming into, first of all, some well, 1618, but we need to finish some few waves there. Yeah, so this will be still a smaller wave count. Okay, so wave 1, wave 2, just gonna increase the size of this, I mean the opacity, because we cannot really read about this. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, and of course there are all the higher time frame wave before, you know, either a wave 3, 4, 5, and we just complete this full 5 with impulsive, either a wave 1, 2, 3, so it's a massive increase in price. There are many different configurations on the higher time frame. You cannot bet on only one, only time can tell, so I prefer to focus on the medium, I mean still higher time frame waves. We'll have a wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, and now we just count a smaller wave really, a double wave 1, 2. So if we do this, well, I can tell we're gonna push up very big. Now of course, don't forget, it all depends on Bitcoin. There is still a bearish configuration that is 100% valid. Don't forget about this, okay? But until Bitcoin is not bearish, well, it's a lot less probable to be in the bearish wave count on an asset, to be honest. Well, yeah, so this is a wave count really. Just be now aware of that. We are coming into some pretty big resistance, not gonna lie. This is not the last one. We have so this one here, okay, and then we have the last one really around 4,600-700. We are coming into now so some monthly TPO, monthly negative path control, weekly level path control of this full stuff there. So this is a big resistance. We have also some single swing through panels just above here, so be aware of this target. Really, it's an important one, not gonna lie. But if we start breaking this again, we are going to do a big green call, and so either do a flip to support next, either never come back here, or a lot later and continue to the next one. So to speak, the next one is really coming around this, as I said, the monthly level plus the weekly negative path control. And if this is broken, well, new all-time high. In that case, we can look for all the impulsive, more likely. Yeah. So yeah, this is the plan on that one. FET, well, if we retrace from here, was it posted on the Discord server? I just can't remember. No. So here, let me see. Yeah. So we touch it here, the maximum wave 3 target. Now, as always, is it possible to go higher? Yes, absolutely. We can do some extensions. In that case, well, this will not be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will simply be here, even more bullish. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, and this is simply a wave 3, 4, 5, and next we're going to complete this 3, 4, 5. This is something possible. Now, personally, I'm not taking this because the RSI is not making a new high. The RSI is following this count. So I'm going to take this until we really start to confirm the other mega bullish wave count. So always, I'm not a super bullish guy. I'm not a super bearish guy. I'm neutral. I'm planning what I can see from the chart. And that's it, really. Now, if I have to switch to something extremely bullish, well, I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it, of course. But until this happens and data are not printed, I'm going to stay with something not too bullish. Well, simply because, well, there is no FOMO here. Yeah, anyways, so here we can look for the wave for retracement. The wave 2 was pretty small. Okay, you can see here, we can look for this. So the wave 2 was, well, 38.2, so this is pretty small, not gonna lie. So after this kind of retracement on the wave 2, we can look here more likely for a 66% okay, so yeah, the best buy zone really, if you can say that, if you want to rebuild the bags and everything, is really coming around the 38.2 down to the 618 66%. Now of course, is it possible to do a small wave 2? Well, yes, it's just a lot less probable, so it's possible that we're going to stop, for example, on the MC fib or the 2316. Now normally in terms of probability, we'll have more chance to go here. Simple as that really. Again, if we retrace from here and get the pullback, if we don't get a pullback, well, just keep pushing higher. And in that case, we can look, as I said, for this wave 1 2 1 2, and so next wave 3 4 5, and so next wave 3 4 5. Okay, for some much more bigger push to the upside, I'm going to update this. No worries, I'm here every single day of the week. Phil, well, I'm looking for this mainly, to be honest with you. Gave you some nice levels yesterday here. So you got this first one there that did go to bounce. I mean, twice, by the way. First one here, so you got a bounce here, another bounce here. I was not trained this with cap and trace. Personally, I played some limits on the C-wave targets. And next you got another quick move down into the second target, and from here you get a bounce. But if you're scalping this, well, you got some nice scalps here, 1 2 3, and that's pretty nice. Otherwise, looking for this mainly, why I'm switching to such configuration, you know, a bigger wave 1 2, why not the wave 2 bottom yips here? Simply because here to the upside we don't have, I mean, it's possible that we have 5 ways, but I don't like this 5 ways here to the upside personally. So I prefer to take this as an ABC flat. We reject the 123, 27. We do have 5 ways down, 1 2 3 or 5, and we bounce from the first target, the MC extension. So, well, for me it's an house, to be honest with you, and we are doing a new low. For example, it cannot really be a wave 1 2 1 2 here, 1 2 1 2 like this, because every time frame we're breaking the wave 1 root of the second wave 1 2. So that's why I'm looking more for this, and that's why I posted this on the Discord server. You can see on every time frame really. So that's why I do prefer such configuration. And so after, well, this ABC flat is done, of course we can make a longer impulsive or an ending with a small way of a leading. Yes, so wave 1 2 3 4 5, or make a WXY, I mean something really what the fuck, really, it's possible. Okay, now of course the most probable is for this to be done. Okay, and so now we can look for the wave 3, and this is a really small wave 2, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the first move down went into the 50% normally, by the way. Yes, so it's okay, but I mean the wave 2 here ending is extremely small. So from here, in that case, get the wave 3. Well, the wave 3 in that case, the targets should be there. Bam, so it's gonna high a bit everything. Let me just look. The minimum to reach if we're in such impulse, if you're to the upside, I'm just gonna delete all of this if I can. Perfect, so the first target is really coming around $20. This is a 1618 of the wave 3, so where we should go minimum if we're in the bull market really. Then we'll have the 200%, 2618, you can check the price on the right here, this is $26, $27 by the way. Then you have the 3618, yips, and the 423.6 right there. Perfect, so as always we'll have more chance to reach minimum here, bam, the 1618, then get the wave 4, so pretty big pullback normally. I mean, the thing is with such configuration, it's it happens, to be fair, because that first move down went to the 50%, but the end is extremely high and small. So it depends. Sometimes we do something big, sometimes not. It depends what support we printed, if I can say that, to the upside while doing the move to the upside, and if we get it, of course. So we'll see this really once we have done this wave 3. But these are all the wave 3 targets we can look for the moment. You pause, and I'm just gonna move this a bit below so you can see the price. Perfect. And so these blue waves should simply complete this wave 3, and next wave 4 and next wave 5, and again these 5 waves should complete a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So now fill is done. Floki, well, we have done a new high here. Is it really bullish? Well, if we continue high, it will be simply here a longer impulse into the wave 5. Okay, so into this pink wave 5 there. Will be simply so a longer wave 5 like this, so to speak, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we can go for the max target. Okay, in any case, so we can look either as always for an impulsive, either for an ending. Both are absolutely 100% valid. This is a wave 5, this is what we can look for really. So let's add some white wave like this. So we get the same as the previous one. Perfect. sorry, so the thing is now 1, 2, 3, or 5 impulsive. Okay, so don't have to pull the impulsive targets really, but these two targets above will be the wave 5 target in any case. These are the pink wave 5 targets. Okay, just gonna remove some few waves there so you can see everything better right there. Perfect. And yeah, good. If we don't do the impulsive, we can simply look for an ending as always, so a wedge here to the upside, something a bit more shy in that case to the upside, if we can say that. So ending like this, that will complete the wave 5, the bigger wave 5, and the bigger wave 3. And so after we have done everything here, we can simply look for a bigger wave 4 retracement of these wave right here. So I'm just going a bit of a bigger time frame at the log scale so we can see what I'm talking about. So the wave 1, 2, wave 3 completed with the green waves. And so next after this come the wave 4 and next the wave 5, and these 5 waves are going to complete again another bigger wave 1, 2, 3, so to speak, this wave here 1, 2, 3, and after this we can look for a wave 4, for a wave 5, and these blue 5 waves here you can see right here, okay, are simply going to complete this bigger green wave 3 and extract. So normally we should not be ready to drop massively. Perfect. So we should, I mean, we can get a bit of a pullback in some big ones, I'm not going to lie, because that one have done some crazy push to the upside. This is absolutely insane. But yeah, these are the two configurations really we can look for. And what if, for example, here we have done, let's say, the wave 3, we have the wave 4 now, and that wave 4 breaks the wave to bottom. Well, it's very simple. It's simply that the wave 5 top was already in. We are not going to make something any longer. We are simply going to start here the wave 4 correction in that case with a triple wave, so an ABC flat or a double EXY. So start a triple wave like this, either an ABC flat, and well, if we bounce for example like this next, we can look for a longer WXY and then come back up. Okay, so that's why again here we need some time, no trade, let it go, take profit on your longs. Personally, I did to prove it only once here on that long, for example here I did to prove it once. I'm still in my long trade, I have my stop loss as stop profit. Well, now it's I took the short, took profit, stop loss entry, got stopped out, it's all good, don't really care to be honest. Now we just have to wait and see, really, remain patient, and if we start to come back down, well, in any case, and by the way, on such coin, be aware that we can go and do a touch into the 66% because we have done some massive, but like absolutely massive extension. So be aware of this below. It's possible if you go there, as soon as we don't break below this and get acceptance really below, it's all good, no reason to stress, we can still look for that wave 4. Okay, another way if you push higher, well, ending or impulsive, as I said. So this is flocky really, as you can see some few coins are a bit in between some configurations, so it's better not to trade this. Go on some other assets where there are some good trades, let it go and come back later when you confirm some few waves. You already made some crazy gains on this, so don't be too greedy as always. Gala, well, perfect, what can I say, everything is following perfectly. Where are my waves? Here. Wave 4 was looking for this, okay, yesterday. Again, these updates, for example this, well, it was posted on YouTube, but the targets and everything changed because we did got a massive increase in price here when it was a 3618, and so you have to add that to adjust all of this next further time. So this, for example, was posted yesterday on the Discord server, so if you're not on it yet, well, simply join it and you will enjoy all of these trades. Well, this is pretty cool in my opinion. This is a target, okay, so wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. These blue 5 waves as always are going to complete either this wave 5, either a bigger wave 1, 2, and massive increase in price in that case. Okay, it depends how far this is going to go and if the RSI start to make a new high, for example on the previous top, but on the higher time frame that is not the case at the moment. It all depends on this, so that's why I'm keeping for the moment the wave 5. So in that case, this is a wave 4 by zone. The wave 2 was pretty small, so be aware that it's still possible to go a bit more down and go into the lower targets here between the 38.2 and the 50%. I will not be surprised to see the price coming down here. Now if we don't, well, it's a game. And in that case, we simply have to take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 4 bottom. And as always, at the wave 5 target, so 618, 100%, 1618 to 618, and these will become the targets to look for a reversal. If we don't do, of course, an extension. If we do an extension, simply look for the higher time frame wave 1, 2, 3 targets, so to speak. You pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom, and add all the way 3 targets, so to speak, the 100%, 1618, 200%. This one can be removed because we're above, so 2618, 3618, and the 420, 3.6. Simple as that, really. So per se I'm already in, but if we go more down, I'm going to compound. If I get stopped out again, there is a maximum loss of 2%. You do not need to risk 2%, you can risk 1%, 0.5%, 0.2%, whatever you want really. But you get a good risk management as always behind every single trade. This is done. Gary, I have no idea where this is. Well, perfect. We did got a bounce from the first square. Not gonna spend some more time on this. GRT, well, everything is following perfectly. Looking forward this 1618 to be touched, then the retracement, and then the wave 5. As always, if we don't go higher, if we go higher, we simply have to look for the wave 3 target, so to speak. You take the extension tool, as always, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave on top, third on the wave 2 bottom, and add the targets 1 to an extension. So 100%, 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, 420, 316, as always. And so, well, this is where we have to go to more chance to go minimum, to be honest. Okay. Well, we shouldn't be into that wave 4 now, by the way. Do I have a smaller wave of this? No. Well, so more likely here wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can look for the wave 5. So I'm going to take that trade, I think. Let me see. Well. Well, these are some possible waves. I'm not going to trade this personally at the end, simply because the wave 3 is not 1618, it's a 100%. We have only 2% shadow stop here, so well, this is a valid trade, okay, but well, if you take this, don't risk 2% on this. That was very small, right? MC fib. So, well, yeah, this is a buy zone really, okay, where we can look for a long trade. Just gonna remove some few fibs because we cannot really see what's going on there. So 16182. Let's remove this. Well, yeah, this is a buy zone really, okay, where we can look for a bounce. Watch out on the RSI if we start breaking the wave to bottom. It's not valid anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, but not with a 2% risk if again it's not pumping directly from here. Although I'm gonna go take this after the live stream. So in that case, we can look for an increase in price, and this time, if you want to add the wave 5 targets, don't do it the same way as you're used to do. Simply because here's the wave 3 is less than 1618, so you're not going to take the extension tool and pull it the following way: wave 1 root, wave on top, wave 4 bottom. No, simply because here the wave 3 is, as I said, less than 1618, so the extension tool is placed from the wave 1 root to the wave 3 top, and this time the third one, as always, to the wave 4 bottom. And this time the targets are different again, so you can add a wave 5 targets. The first target in that case is a 38.2, and the maximum target is a 1618. It's not the 618 minimum now, and the 2618 maximum is a 38.2, and then maximum the 1618. And so these will become the targets, so you'll take profits really on that long trade. As always, don't trade. There is, if you don't want to take profit, you can also don't take profit. There is all these smaller waves here to finish before to really get a massive reversal. Now, personally, I'm taking this as scalps. I prefer to close my trade fully, re-enter, close my trade, re-enter, so I make more profit really, and don't hold these trades for a while, except for example on Bitcoin with the bottom. We have done all of this, but these are different trades. Otherwise, on the outside, I prefer to take my trades, take profit, and it depends on the smaller wave and everything. If the smaller wave are good for a reversal, I close this and I re-enter next with, for example, I'm risking just the profit I've made, so I never risk really more than, and this is, for example, the possible risk management you can get. So you never really lose money because you lose only profit if you have to lose a trade, so it's all good. And well, we don't lose so much trade, so it's all good. So this is a buy zone in any case. These are the targets if again the bottom is in 38.2, 618, so to speak here, 38.2, 618, and 1-to-1 extension, by the way, and the 1618 there above. Okay. So now this is the plan on this. Let's move down on ICP. ICP, well, nothing more to add on this, to be honest with you. That will be if we have to push another wave 1, 2, and there you go, pump it up. Pushed out this personally here, so wave 1, wave 2, within the double EXY, another wave 1, another wave 2, and then come back up here for this nice impulsive. In that case, the wave 2 bottom is in, or the B wave here is in. if we are bearish, well, we're simply going to look for either a longer wave to here with a longer, for example, WXY, for example, here with an ABC zigzag in that case, WXY, we go take the low, and if that low here come really low here, well, it simply means that this was not a sideways, because these are some bit weird sideways, I'm not going to lie, so maybe an ABC zigzag or a WXY, we don't really care, to be honest. And so in that case, we can look for a correction to come more down, so to speak, correction. Correction like this, and a longer Y wave, so WXY, and so we just look for a longer wave too. But until Bitcoin is not bearish, there is no reason for this to happen, really. It's just if Bitcoin really starts to turn bearish, where you're ready and you know what to look for, because we always have to be prepared, as always, before the move is here, so we know what to do and how to react. So here, that's why the wave is pretty crazy, because you can plan upside, downside, and so in any case, wherever you go, really, you know in what we are and you know what to take, really. Of course, you can get some invalidations, but it's fine. You just have to, well, do another wave count and you will find what it is, really. ING, not gonna spend some time on this. We're, you know, at the end of the wave 5, either a longer impulsive, either the wave 5 is in. If the wave 5 is in, well, simply a longer, a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and so a massive pullback in that case. Go minimum for the lows here, really. So only time you can tell, not spending some time on this. JSMI, well, we should get an increase in price for the wave 5. Well, here the start is really either a wave 1, 2, or 1, 2, either an ending here, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean 3 already down by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, a massive wave 5 and come back down directly. Well, that would be a terrible shape, yes, but well, this is something possible. I already saw this before. So, and if we do an impulsive, well, much more bigger increase in price, and so we can look for such such configuration. In the long, personally, waiting for higher prices, and if I get stopped out, well, I get stopped out, and this is the game, really. There is risk management, it's all good. And so after this green wave 5 is done, that will complete, you know, a high time frame wave 1, 2, 3, and so after the wave 3 again, come the wave 4, come the wave 5, and after this again, another bigger wave 3, 4, 5, extra. Caspa, well, this one is still holding the target at the moment, so nothing to worry, really, to be honest with you. Just gonna move this a bit more on the right. Perfect. Gonna make this a little bigger. Yeah, as soon as we don't break here that wave 2 bottom on the daily time frame on the RSI, it's fine. If we start doing this, be a bit careful, but otherwise, yeah, still looking for this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last increase in price for the wave 5. And as always, well, we can go for an extension. Depends how bullish everything is, but don't forget that one was already extremely bullish from the very start. So we have done a massive increase in price, and after these 5 waves, should simply come a bigger wave 4. So let's take the case that we go to the exact wave 5 target to 618. We pull back from the exact price. What price we can look for? Well, as always, simply have to take the retracement tool. Click first, just gonna drink a bit of water. So wave 3 top, sorry, here, down to the wave 3 root. As always, you add a wave 4 targets. Simple as that, always the same things. 2316, MCFib 3132, 38.2, 50%, and again, this will become the buy zone. Remember, if this is not holding, we start breaking through. It simply means that this is not impulsive. This was an ABC zigzag, and there is no wave 4 and 5. So it's a bit more risky to play and bet on this one. That's why maybe don't risk 2% on this. If you want, you can even risk 15% if you want. But again, if the trade is winning, is losing, well, you lost 50% in one trade, and it took a bit. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, this is what we can look for really on this one. Link, that one have been pumping a bit, but again, still waiting for some more confirmations. You know, we have 2 different configurations on this. Either this, so 5 waves completed, a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 retracement. Then we can look for a wave 3 or 5, or as always, ABC zigzag, but this we don't really care, we're going to cover this later. The other configuration is extremely bullish, okay, it's really extremely bullish. It's simply a wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, and here in that case that will be more likely, by the way. Let me just say this really quick with the RSI with the new data we've got. Well, yeah, that will be simply here a wave 2 bottom there. So a wave 2 like this, with an ABC flow or something. So in that case, next we're going to look for a massive increase in price, and so bam, this full wave 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and massive push to the upside really. Again, we are in between some wave count. We don't know if this is going to retrace or not. It depends on Bitcoin. So personally, no trade on this, remaining long from lower, investment the same, and we'll let it go really until really confirm something. And when, for example, if we get a massive increase in price, well, we know which one to take, and so we just have to trade a smaller wave and make some profit of this. So nothing more to add on this. Océan, with a nice French accent, by the way. 3, 4, 5, or we just have an extension in this. We can simply look for this wave 3 here, this wave 4, 5, perfect. So again, we just have to look for this red wave 5, okay? We're in an extension in this, so it's not useful to add the wave 5 targets. So as always, we simply use the bigger wave 3 target, so to speak. You take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, third on the wave 2 bottom, add the wave 3 targets, always the same, again once more, 1 to 1 extension, 1618, 200%, we're above so we don't care, 2618, 3618, 400, 2316, and all of these are the targets where the wave 5 really should end, and after this we shall get a nice pullback for the wave 4. If we retrace from here as always, we can look for again the same target for the wave 4. This will become the buy zone, so to speak, between $1.16 down to $0.90 really, okay? All of this is the buy zone. After this will come the wave 5, and this wave 5 as always end up wave 3, 4, 5, or C wave. In that case, there is no wave 4 and 5. It all depends if Bitcoin is bearish or not. This one is done, although I'm not gonna spend some more time on this, really following perfectly, either a wave 5, either a wave 3, you know, so this, okay, or much more bigger increase in price. In that case, it's gonna rocket pretty big. If you took that trade, because I was planned when it was in there before, by the way, and drop if I'm mistaken, but anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, we are into the first take profit, so take profit once, and now let it go until much more higher prices or get stopped out, really. This is the way I will do it personally, except if I see Bitcoin really turning really bearish. In that case, I will simply look for a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, and there you go, bam, 3, 4, 5. But this we'll see later when this is happening. OP, I don't care. RD, well, again, same as a link, for example, either a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, and then 3, 4, 5, because we do have the 5 waves completed. Either a bigger wave 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and much more bigger wave 5. And as always, if this wave 5 start on the daily time frame, for example, breaking, or the weekly time frame, breaking the wave 3 top, well, it means that we are still into that wave 3, and so it simply means that we are in a longer impulse here to the upside. And so this was not a wave 3, 4, 5, it was simply even more bullish, a wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and these 5 waves are going to complete the wave 3. Only time can tell, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We're aware of both configurations, in between both, so we're just going to wait and see what's going on. And yeah, simple as that, really. But if you hold that coin, well, if everything is bullish, there is no reason to sell, for example. And now if you took that long trade, we've got a reason to take profit, of course, because trading is not the same. Pepe coin, well, Pepe coin, this one normally should get the waves. Well, it's what I've posted yesterday on the Discord server, really into the question channel. We've got a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, a massive increase in price. 3 or 5 is going to complete this wave 3 here, then the wave 4, then the wave 5. Or we have an ending, so to speak, here, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at which to the upside this will complete that wave 5, and after the wave 5, well, a bigger wave 3 is completed, and so we can look for the wave 4. We're going to see the target next, we can look for this. And otherwise, well, if for example we don't manage to break this top there, okay, we just come back down, it's simply, again, we'll have plenty for to go lower, a longer wave 4, and so we can simply look again for this nice buy zone just right here, and so we can look for a longer triple wave and then come back up for the wave 5. Okay, so that will be here more likely, by the way, a WXY normally, WXY, this will not be a wave 1, 2, 3, it will be simply an ABC zigzag, a correction to come down, and this again, only time can tell, so personally I'm not trying this, remaining long from lower, remaining in my investment from lower, and waiting for anything to be confirmed, and when this is confirmed, well, we know which wave count to take, and so we can trade this. Simple as that, really, not gonna make it more complex, as simple as that. So for now, like this, and if we start to come back down, well, longer wave 4. And so, by the way, if we have, for example, to make the ending, so to speak, we do the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. let's take the case that we just take the previous high and come back down directly for the wave 5, wave 3 like this, wave 5 down like this. Well, the thing is we cannot break the wave on top because we're in an impulsive, so we cannot go below, well, a 0, well, I mean, you can check the price because I'm not going to say all the 0 here. Well, I can 0.00, I mean 5045, we cannot break clearly that wave on top, except if you're in a leading, but a bit less probable, okay? So normally we shall not go below, really, this wave on top. We shall make something like this. As always, to find a target, you just have to play the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root, or as always, you can do the opposite. It depends if you reverse your tool in the tool settings. If so, if you did not, by the way, sorry, you just have to do it from the bottom to the top. From here, same target as usual, 2316, MC fib 3132, 38.2, 50%, and this is a buy zone. Simple as that, really, okay? But for now, let's confirm some few smaller waves. Right there. Perfect. So LDNR, I'm not really trading that one, to be honest with you. Well, just gonna, well, 1, 2, 3, same as for it was Ocean or FET. It was FET. This one, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if even more bullish, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Exactly the same on that one. That was NDR, by the way. So either a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 5. And these will complete the wave 3. For the moment, as we don't have the new high made on the RSI, except if I'm saying shit, no, we don't have it against here, a low high, so we can still look for a wave 5, and so this wave 5 should end up in any of these squares above, because the wave 5 complete the wave 3, so we can look for these blue squares that are the blue wave 3 targets. Simple as that, really. And after the wave 3 comes the wave 4, and so as always, we simply have to pull the wave 4 retracement tool, but for now, it's too early. We're going to do this if it's needed. Rune, really absolutely crazy, lovely increase in price. That one really insane, not gonna lie. This is absolutely crazy. Almost a 100% increase in price already. This is absolutely insane. Well, simply looking for these waves, not gonna make it more complex. Green waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the wave 3 targets as always, so to speak. Take the extension tool, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom at the wave 3 targets. And from here, you're done. You're simply going to look for any of these fibs for the wave 3 to be completed. Then you look for the wave 4 retracement. You again have to pull back to pull the retracement tool the same way as usual. Wave 4, then you have the buy zone. You look for the wave 5, and you to pull the wave 5 targets. You take the extension tool, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 4 bottom, and add the normal targets 618, 618, 1 to 1 extension, 1618, 2618, and these will become the targets for the wave 5. And after the wave 5 should come the wave 3, and normally this wave 3, by the way, have more chance to reach minimum the 1618. So normally with these green waves, when we're going to be done with this, we should reach minimum $14-15. Okay, and as always, after the 5 waves, either a C, either a wave 3, depends. And so if this is a 3, there is a wave 4 and 5. If this wave 4 is not holding, it's simply because this was a C wave. So only time can tell, really. So now, this is Rune. Not gonna spend some more time on this smaller wave. You've got this already here, for example, right here. So I've got a wave 1, 2 right here. Gonna take it like this, like that. Well, we've planned really, by the way, yesterday. Not sure I have updated this after this. Let me see. Rune. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna take this back. So, you know, red waves, so to speak. Here is the red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This red wave will complete the blue wave 3, 4, 5. So to speak, the red waves are the following ones: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These red waves complete the wave 1, 2, 3, and then we have the wave 4 and the wave 5. Simple as that, really. And so from here we can simply add the wave 5 targets that are the following ones. Bam, so we have this first one here. Let's just remove this and add this 1 to 1 extension, 1618 and 2618. And so here we go. These are the wave 5 targets, really, where we can look for a reversal and for the blue wave 5 to be completed. And so this blue wave 5 will complete the higher time frame wave 3. But the high time frame wave 3, we talk about not the big wave 1, 2, 3. We talk about, you know, the green wave you have on the other chart, so to speak, these ones here. 1, 2, 3. There is a smaller wave into this wave 3. Okay. SC here is now bouncing. Well, I've got this on my chart, but I didn't share it because I wanted to see if it will really confirm it. This was happening on, well, I can't remember. I hope I noted this here. Yes, Lina. That was a chart bar pattern, really. The exact same movement. So here, well, I added this on my chart when it was on the low here during the drop. So for now it's following. This is something to possibly follow. It's maybe going to pump it up directly or make something a lot longer and then finally go for higher prices. But this, for example, was the exact same move on Lina. Well, it can push higher here. Now it looks like we have some failures on this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna spend some time on this, to be honest with you. Not really worth it. So, well, this, if we have to take more time really to make some to be range bound, if you can say that. And if we push high directly, well, simply a wave 5 as we plan. That is a wave 5 like this. So wave 4, pretty big one, not gonna lie, and then a wave 5. And if we have to push a lot higher, like really crazy higher, we can look for a wave 2 bottom to be in, or again, if we spend some more time, a longer wave 2. It depends if we confirm this or not. And in that case, if this was a wave 2 bottom, well, it's gonna push up very big next because this is a wave 3. But before to look for the wave 3, we look for a wave 5. We don't be too bullish. We're aware of this super bullish case, but we take this directly because there is no invalidation for that one, right? So we shall go and move on directly. The super bullish count, there is no reason to. Say coin, wave 5 really. Okay, this can be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an impulsive, or as always an ending. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something a bit less bullish, but still. Say coin is done. S fund, well, finally breaking out here. No. On crypto exchange, by the way. Well, not gonna spend some time on this, you know. Too. If we take the lows once more, so to speak, we do this. Well, this was a correction, really, an ABC zigzag, for example, here. In that case, that will be simply here a bigger WXY or an ABC flat for a longer wave 2. But otherwise, personally, until Bitcoin turns bearish. If Bitcoin is not bearish, I'm simply looking for this ABC, okay, or geez, it's impulsive to the upside. Yeah, simple as that, really. Okay, like this. And so in that case, a smaller wave count will be same as for the other coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then you go 3 or 5. Or as always, a bigger wave 1, 2. I mean, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we have to do all this wave 3 or 5 to the upside. Only time can tell. Not gonna spend some more time on this. I just have this on spot personally from the very bottom here, as we've planned with VIPs. Now I'm not trading this because you cannot trade it if I'm mistaken, because this is only spot. You can, by the way, on KuCoin. But anyways, SHIB, well, just range bound in the wave 4, really looking for the wave 5. And again, if the wave 5 start to push up massively, it will simply to make, as planned, a longer wave 3, 4, 5. And so this was simply for a bigger and longer wave 1, 2, and then in that case it's gonna push up very big because that's a wave 1, 2, 3 or 5, and these 5 waves in there will complete the wave 3, 4, 5, 8. And so here we can look in that case 4, possibly a new all-time high on that one. But before to be super bullish, we'll look for the wave 5 first of all. SHIB done. Solana, well, looking for this still. Okay, wave 5, and if we start with an extension, we'll just have to count a small wave. For example, here wave 1, wave 2, and then bam, 3 or 5, and so we just have to do the smaller wave count this. But until this happens, we stay with this ABC flat into the wave 4, and so we look for the wave 5 with these 2 nice targets. So if you do that long, take break 1, now let it go until much more higher prices, or get stopped out, for example, as stop profit. Okay, no need to take break more until something is really bearish, because if nothing is bearish, you're gonna just do an extension and you're going to take profit for nothing really. So well, you can make more profit if you let it go. TIA, well, personally, as I said in the last update, I started longing this. Looking for this ABC flat really, or WXY, we don't really care, to be honest with you, for a longer wave 2, or as always a B wave. And so here I'm simply longing into this target. So I started to market order here, around there. I have some limits placed on every single of this, but as always, if this wall, if the wall limits are getting filled, this is not going to risk 2% 100% of my wallet account. Get please the risk management behind. Don't put your house into the trades. Extremely important. Okay, so 121 extension 123 1618. You pull the extension tool from the A wave root to the A wave bottom to the B wave top, and there you go. You have your targets in validation around the 200%. Until this happens, looking forward some higher prices. There is no reason to be bearish until, as I said, Bitcoin start to become bearish. Until this happens, everything is going to rise. WIF, well, I'm gonna take more an ending here, not gonna lie, so to speak. This like that. So don't forget to take profit on this. Again, we can make one more, two more push to the upside. And if we push a lot higher, well, it was a wave 1, 2, 1, 2. And a massive increase in price. Still possible to make one more near here. Depends. But for now we have the 5 waves, so we can look simply for this buy zone for the wave 4. And as always, all the time, don't forget it's possible if we break this. That this was an ABC zigzag. I want you to be aware of this as always. A, B, and C. And so in that case, there is no wave 4 and 5. It's going to drop massively, but again, no reason to look for this until Bitcoin really start to turn bearish. Otherwise, we can look for the impulsive more likely. WLD, well, that one went really low into the buy zone. Not gonna lie, it's pretty weird. But again, these days, as I said before, we like to go between the 30 up to 50%. And here, even as you can see on that one, even below the 50% here. So for now, 618.86% is not touched. My stop loss currency on that long is below the 618.86%, so there is no reason to stress. And even if we touch that stop loss, it's fine. There is a risk management. And what I'm going to do is simply look for the second configuration, so to speak, the ending. And so in that case, we're going to look for a wave 2, I mean, just a wedge really to the upside. So wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 like this. If we have to go that down, really, simply look for the next target here. Simple as that. Read all the thing there and see if there are some good data. If yes, that's a long. If no, well, let it go more down and we're going to go lower. But I will be really surprised, not going to lie, if we have to take the low and get, well, complete the wave 5 really. It simply means that we have done the wave 4 bottom here. And this is what effect really, because the RSI is not making on any single time frame a new low on this bottom there. You can see on every time frame the bottom is on the bottom we have done. So here it all means that the RSI is wrong. And again, this is very rare. Now, is it possible? Yes, of course. In that case, I will have been wrong. And well, personally, well, I can't do anything really because the RSI tell me the bottom is here. So normally I'm looking for this mainly. And if we drop more, this ending, these are the two configurations. And if we take the lows, well, the RSI was wrong, so I was wrong. And so the bottom was here. But normally the bottom should be here. So we should look for this impulsive or this ending. Okay. Yeah, so this is the plan on this one really. Not gonna make it more complex, and so once we have done this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as always, this completes a bigger wave 3, and so after this we have a bigger wave 4, and then a bigger wave 5, and as always next this completes another wave 3, another wave 4, another wave 5. This one will be extremely complex for these waves, the higher time frame waves, to find the targets, simply because here we have a scam week. So on most of the other assets we don't have these scam weeks. It's top a lot before, so it's much more easier, but on that one we cannot pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 4, for example, to the wave 2 bottom here to find a wave 3 targets. They're gonna give some wrong targets, and this is not a real, I mean, this is a scam week really. This is not counting normally in the wave count, so it's gonna be very complex, and we will have to pay attention a lot to these smaller waves. Very important to be aware of this. So now this is done and we're coming closer to the end. Tama dodge, again, don't follow this, extremely important if you don't have some profit to play with. I personally pushed off this simply because I have some few bucks to play with from the profit I made. I'm buying this simply because this was a coin we have been trading with VIPs before, and everyone by the way, around the open. We have been able to ride all of this right there. It was just, you know, for fun. I've been able to buy this on the pre-sale. We have been able to ride all this move to the upside, and after this, well, the coin is just completely dead. Now the thing is, as everything turns bullish and everything is rising, well, personally I pushed a bit just for the fun, but again, there is no financial advice. You do not need to follow. Don't expect some big return on this. Well, if we can go for a new all-time high, but again, this is not at all what I'm expecting with this. Okay, I'm just buying for the fun. For the hype like it was before, really nothing much really to expect on that. If you want to get the waves, well, these are the wave really, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, and now we're in the wave 3 or 5, so we just need to add this pink wave targets, but I'm not going to do this because we don't really care about that coin, to be honest with you, just for the long term. These are the smaller waves. These targets you can see here, okay, the fibs are simply the green wave 3 targets, and this was posted again when it was on that bottom here before we get the rise. So pretty cool. And LRC, well, it's finally rising for you, mate, that was looking for this coin and for the bullish count. Well, there you go, it's finally rising, so hope you didn't solve this. Wave 1, wave 2, now wave 3 or 5, or as always, and like every single coin, A, B, C, zigzag, and we can look in that case for, I don't know, a Z wave with this one below, yeah, for an A, B, C flat, or for we can do everything really into a Z wave, so every correction wave possible, really, a longer WXY, whatever you want, really, every correction, a triangle, maybe. That would be really terrible. An A, B, C, D, E. Oh my god, that will be crazy. No, not gonna think about it. So yeah, bigger impulsive, really, as always. This bigger impulsive will this time complete an A wave of an ABC zigzag. Why? Because this time the context is a bit different on this asset. It's simply here an ABC zigzag we've got with a bull run, and this ABC zigzag simply form a W. And so next we have a X, and then we have a Y, and it's possible to get some bull run with some WXY. We simply don't do a full impulse here, we simply do an ABC zigzag into a correction wave. I mean, do a correction into a Y wave, really. Okay, this was, for example, a very good example was on OP, Optimism, if I'm mistaken, this is how it's named, Optimism, yeah. W, X, and get another nice bull run with the ABC zigzag to the upside. You can see we still have some nice increase in price, and this was planned, by the way, on the very bottom, so it's possible to plan all this, as always, if you use the good technical analysis and you use them the right way. And if you want to learn your waves, to make all these predictions, you can absolutely, and for free. I know this is a bit boring to listen to this, but there are always new members. So if you want to learn your waves, go and check out the MOONCHARTS website. You have a contest coming on the 1st of April, so in 20 days, and this first contest will cover the 4 first courses that are absolutely free, and in the next course, because for now you've got the basics plus the Fibonacci tools, in the next courses we're going to start with some much more interesting stuff with the impulsive waves, and next the course number 4 will be for the correction waves, so to speak, the ABC zigzag, and next of course you have to sign up as apprentice to continue to play the 2 other contests and to continue the course, really. But if you want to stay with the 4 first courses, you can stay with the 4 first courses, you do whatever you want, it's up to you. And so for now the 2 first ones are available, and the next one will be uploaded here on the next Mondays until April for the first, right here, contest. Anyway, if you want to get all of this, simply go and check out the MOONCHARTS website. And now, this being said, we are done with all these TAs. Nothing more really to add on this. What's happened on Bitcoin here? We did a nice continuation here. So we was there. We took the lows where we got the longs or not? I don't know. Where was this? No, we did not even took this. Trend, yeah, we can see here next what we formed. We have so a low, higher low, and we have a low here, lower low. So we form absorption. We absorb the shorts again. Oh Jesus, we've got some. Yes, I understand why we did got a bounce now, because we finish it here, and we're into the next candle after this. So maybe I didn't really pay attention to this. We've got 7 million of shorts coming in, and the price was absolutely unable to move more down here. You can see we have a low, low, higher, low, lower, lower, low, and so we keep pushing higher, and again we have some more shorts coming in. You can see here 2 million on the very top, that form again even more absorption there, low, lower, low, and low, higher, low, even more absorption. And now we have a massive amount of longs coming in, so if we get a demand to bring this lower, can bring us to this cap again. Yeah, no absorption here, but we do have on a bit of a lower time frame. Can't see with all the green lights. No, by the way, we don't have any absorption there. Well, it depends now if you get the shorts really coming in, and if the shorts are again not getting absorbed, because you deserve shorts getting absorbed, but it's not going to move down as always. For now, it's not really bearish until really absorb all of this, to be honest with you. We've got some longs not moving up, but for now there is no shorts to reverse this, so there is no reason to get a reversal at the moment. But if we get the demand, well, that can reverse. And if we reverse without any demand, just wait for the retest, because it's gonna come back at some point, because there is no strength for the move to come back down, there is no real demand. So in that case, you wait for a retest, and from that retest you see if there is the good bearish reaction. If not, pump it up and new high is going to be made. Simple as that, really. So by the way, just gonna check the chat, and after this we are done for today. A bit of a long update again, but again, time to update everything. It's Monday or so. Morning May, by the way. Lovely pump this morning, yeah. Have been long since 67, 68, started closing at 71. Nothing made a big move, I like to trade on once. No, I mean, good profit, I take it. Yeah, as always, profit is profit. As long as you make money, so it's all good. No need to stay in some swing if you took too much profit, and it's not really worth it, to be honest. Ready to flash close rest anytime soon? Yes, well, it's pretty perfect, mate. Happy to read that you made some profit. Can you please check Dodge? Yes, I can absolutely check Dodge. Let me see here. Where is Dodge here? Dodge is here. Oh, geez, yes, we've got a nice increase in price in this. If you remember good here, we have been able to buy this bottom to the dollar with the IPP4. That was in case we have to go lower than this, really. But we have been able to buy this. This is pretty insane. Where are my waves on this? I don't have any updated wave on that. Well, no, I don't. So B, C, and I'm gonna go on the other one here because what is this? The fuck is this? I mean, if these are 5 waves, this is what the fuck really here. Wow. We don't have divergence. Maybe on a lower time frame, yeah. So wave 1. Well, I'm gonna take this as a leading, but well, let me know time. I will not take this wave 1. I'm gonna be fully honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eesh. Crazy one. And so well, here we simply have to take this as a wave 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2 before here if we don't take the lows, of course. Normally we don't. Yeah. So let's go back here. It scared me. I don't know if you saw that, this Dodge popped up here. Jeez, I was like, what the fuck is this? Anyways, don't know if you saw that. Yeah, normally you saw this. Yeah, he saw this. Anyways, wave 1. Well, let me go on a bit of a bigger time frame. So to do wave 1, wave 2 here, yes, if I can place that, perfect. Then the 3, 4, 5 later, and don't forget the count, by the way, I completely forgot about it, because I'm not trading so much Dodge. I might, if there is anything good really next. Oof. Okay, well, that one will be a wave 4 in that case, so wave 1, 2, but I already have this, no? Yeah, here you go. Well, there you go, I have everything already. So either a wave 5, like this, with an impulsive here, so this can... this is a pretty what I think what I've done before, but anyways. So, in any case, wave 5 really, okay. So not that bullish, but new all-time high. This is still pretty cool in my opinion. Otherwise, a massive increase in price. This is a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and here, whew, it's gonna be absolutely insane. I can tell. Don't check out the prices. Price it randomly. Really, we don't need to go that high. It's gonna be some few stuff like this, more likely. Okay, just I didn't check out the target of this. And so from here, well, big massive bullish count like this. Otherwise, we can look for a ABC zigzag. So W, X, Y, and simply look for an ABC zigzag to complete this Y wave as always. Start to be a bit hungry. Anyways, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, or 5 here, this is the most probable to take really, except if, by the way, this wave 4 breaks the wave 1 route, and I mean the wave 2 bottom. We do, so not the best here. Well, again, this is oh, it's not anymore there. Oh, okay, well, rip. Well, anyway, I'm gonna stay with this for the higher time frame. Well, yeah, this is the main configuration. So here, yeah, just come back on this. So that's why be aware of that. We can go for a new all-time high with this 5 waves. We can do some really big push to the upside. You know, it's like SHIB. It's either here, a wave, for example, here 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we go for the wave 5, and this will complete the wave 3 or 5. Either a wave 1, 2, and so in that case another wave 1, 2 here, and now it's gonna push up like absolutely crazy big. It all depends again of Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is going to do, and what it's going to decide. If Bitcoin turn bearish, everything is going to turn bearish really. But yeah, so here in that case, if we stay with the most realistic one, if you can say that, wave 1, wave 2, just gonna add some pink waves. This wave 1 starting with some triple wave like this, for example, it's pretty crazy. Because this will be in a wave 1, I mean, what effect? Well, 305. What the fuck it is? I would prefer to take a bottom here, but well, I'm gonna take a bottom here. And so here, wave 1, 2, 1, 2, I guess. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2. Alright, so I'm gonna take this. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so well, that should be the wave 4, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take this as a wave 4. Let's see here what we got. Pretty big one. Oh yeah, I'm on the log scale, that's the reason why. It was not looking the same. So 618, 66% here. Fine. So yeah, wave 3 here. Like this. That was a wave 4. Can end up, you know, with a triple wave truncated and stop before the price low. And then you can look for the wave 5, so you can pull the extension tool for this, I guess. Wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom, hold on a 2618. Nice. And so there you go. Here's a wave 5 targets now. So 1618, 2618 are the next targets. Again, if the bottom is really here, and if we don't do a truncated wave 4, because if we do a truncated wave 4, this will higher the targets as we higher the extension tool. So if the wave 4 bottom is here, these are the targets of the wave 5, but as always, we can do and go for an extension as always. And so in that case, we can add, we cannot re-add the wave 3 targets, by the way. So for now, these are the targets. And if we go for an extension, we'll simply have to check out the smaller wave count, really. Yeah. Just gonna check something here really quickly. It was on the other one here, because I want to see what I've planned there before. Well, yeah, this is pretty nice, not gonna lie. We've got this nice plan. Because that was wave 2 here was looking for. Either is wave 3 next. 3, 4, 5. And otherwise, there will be simply a rise and increase in price here for the C wave. And so you can see I was looking for, which is by the way displayed perfectly. So either for a longer stuff like that, and we get the rise. Yes. Dang, that's pretty cool. That was fun when it was in this drop, by the way. With VIPs before. Nice, this ended perfectly. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for the moment. And well, you've got the context for the previous wave here. Either a correction, either a wave 1, 2. In that case, we can look for a much more bigger increase in price. So yeah, that was Dodge and not gonna make more because it's already 130 minutes we're alive, so it's pretty long. So I don't know if you got some. I got some more. $28 for AXS. Here. AXS 20 what? 28. Well, yeah. It depends where do we stop exactly, you know, with all the I mean, if we're in this wave again, if we're stop on this wave 3 here. I don't have the levels on that one, by the way. Maybe I have below, but not above. Oh no, by the way, I'm saying shit, I have above. So, well, these are the resistance to break first, but 28, well, yeah, that will match with the SFP here, the top there. Now, if we start getting some massive increase in price, we can look simply for the next one above, so to speak, around $47, so to speak. Sorry, if we really start breaking these two SFPs there, so around 28 up to 36, 35, 36. If we start breaking above this, we can simply look for this, well, $47, $48, around $50. Sorry. So yeah, good target, mate. That will match with the SSFP above. Again, these are red squares, not saying you have to short in this, these are just a resistance, but if we have to break this, we're going to break it, of course. I'm looking for what to break this with the waves. Just for scalping and everything, I'm aware of this. It's the, oh yeah, by the way, untapped 2023 yearly pivot, which acts like a magnet to price. Okay, nice. Well, yeah, that match with the SFP sounds pretty cool. Good confidence, to be honest. Can we have CAS and APT? CASPA already done. APT seems to be slow to shift out of wave 4. Alts. Gonna check that really quick, but if I don't have waves on this, I'm not going to do this now because it's already 130 minutes, as I said. Well, we do have waves on this, that's pretty cool, just not for the last rise. I don't know whether I've done this before. The APT TAs. Let me see APT so I can find anything about it. Well, that was an old VIP update, VIP APT analysis, yeah. So this was planned in another old update. I have no idea where, so yeah, I cannot go and check at this now because I don't have the VIP upgrade on the account. Anyways, so well, the first thing is that we have 5 waves first of all in there. Okay, so just gonna hide some few stuff here because I cannot really see what's going on. I'm gonna move this. Yips. Above there, perfect. Don't know what this wall stuff is. Oh jeez, this is all the way down. So if I can write this correctly, oh jeez, perfect. So 5 ways up here. First of all, let me just hide all of this for the moment. And so there we have this nice we've got different configurations here. 1, 2, 1, 2, massive increase in price. Well, this is no, definitely. ABC zigzag, that is valid. Not really. Nah, this isn't really valid. So 5 waves. 1, 2. This is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks good. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and that will be better like that. But in any case, not a real problem. These are 5 waves, so we don't really care. So as always, after this, well, bigger wave 1, 2, 3 or 5. Don't check out the price range. I'm placing this randomly here. 4 and 5. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. Here, or as always, ABC zigzag. There is no way for N5, but this we'll see this later. Just gonna remove that volume too. And so from here, well, these are 5 ways, I guess. Will be like dodge, kind of. We are leading again. Yeah. So there will be a wave 1, wave 2. And then you have the 3, 4, 5 coming next, or as always, an A, B, C, and so in that case we look for a longer triple A. It all depends of what Bitcoin decide really. So wave 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add some blue waves here. Or as always, bam, an A, B. So at the end I check it Bitcoin, but anyways. Last one. The extension tool. Wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom, wave 3 targets. And so these are the wave 3 targets, right? Perfect. So as always, minimum 1618 if we have to be in such impulsive, then the wait for retracement, then the push higher. And as always, if we're in this massive impulse, if you're to the upside, we're going to reach some much more higher targets here. So for example, we can go for the 423.16, do something like this, do something like that, and finally end the way through. But again, until this happens, we can stay with this most basic targets here. Yeah, and so here is a smaller wave count. Well, not gonna spend too much time on this. Yeah, not gonna spend too much time on this. Gonna stay with this for the moment. And yeah, so this is what we can look for really, either so a big A, B, C, or wave 1, 2, 3, 5 bigger impulsive. And so these are the wave we can look for. If this is the ABC zigzag, well, simply a longer wave 2 correction, bam, and then come back up. We need to make the wave 2 a little longer. Now, there is no reason to look for this until Bitcoin really starts to turn bearish, as I said before. So yeah, this is the AP channel analysis really, and yeah. Check Gary USD, it's pumping. Shall I hold more days? Well, I already did some TAs in the today's update. You have to go past in the past really, go back in the videos, you will find a TA. I explain everything on this. See you later, buddy. Have a good day. Thanks, mate. Have a nice one too. Hope you enjoy the updates as always. Hey guys, please don't forget to give the legend. You're a legend, mate. Saying this all the time. Thank you really so much for this. I appreciate it. As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe, turn notifications. This is the way you can thank me. And if you're watching this update later, if you take the time, if you can take some time to write some comments, as always, this helps a lot. So thank you so much if it takes your time to do this. I really appreciate it. And yeah, on this being said, I'm done for today, so nothing more really to add on this. So I wish you all a brilliant day. Don't forget that if you want to learn any waves, you're at the right place. You can go and sign up on the website. You have the first contest for absolutely free where you can win a $300 prize pool. So you can, this is coming in 20 days really, on the 1st of April. If you want to get more about the calendar, about when is what, you can simply go and check out the calendar into your account page. You have this nice calendar there you can check to know exactly when is what. For the moment, the 2 first free lessons are out, so go and check this out. You'll be able already to learn some cool stuff. And next week we're going to start with the impulsive waves, with the impulsive fibs, with the correction, everything really on the impulsive. So the wave 1, 2, when I mean the correction, the wave 2, the wave 4 and everything. So you know exactly how to master the impulsive, and you are right on time because the market is in some impulsive. So it's pretty cool, right? And next, after the third course, you'll be able to start your learning with the correction wave, the ABC zigzag. For now, you have the 2 first ones. The other ones are simply going to come on the next Monday. And if you have any question, feel free to ask on the Discord server into the Elliott Wave Q&A channel here. To let us, just let us know if you have some questions on the previous course. If you do have, well, I'm going to to upload a video really and answer your question on the website. And if you have anything to say, good or bad, as always, feel free to send a feedback here into the feedback channel. As always, it can be good or bad. As soon as it's constructive, as always, I'm going to take it so I can improve the content. So yeah, and you have of course some more courses there waiting for you. But yeah, first contest is coming in starting in 20 days, and you can win $300. And next, of course, you have to sign up as apprentice so you can play some bigger stuff there. But you know, you'll need to sign up. You don't have to cancel anything or whatever. If you don't want to pay anything, you won't pay anything. There is no trap, no worries. I'm not like this. I'm not trying to make money from you. Anyways, on this being said, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the doge, mate. My pleasure, mate. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, brother. Thank you, my friends. The best. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you all for being here as always. Hope you're really enjoying these updates. Hope you are making profit of these updates because, well, this is the goal really. Hope you're enjoying all of this. It's good to see you here as always every day. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, legends, and catch you all in the next one. Maybe today for an altcoin update or tomorrow for the next daily update. Have a nice day. Cheers.